The Pied Piper of Hamelin by Brothers Grimm. Once upon a time, in the town of Hamelin, there was a terrible problem. The town was overrun with rats. They were everywhere, infesting homes, gnawing on food, and spreading disease. The people of Hamelin were at their wits' end, unable to find a way to rid their town of the troublesome rodents. One day, as the townspeople gathered in the square to discuss the problem, a stranger appeared. He was a tall man, dressed in a long multicolored coat, and he carried a pipe. The stranger approached the town council and said, "I can rid your town of every single rat, but you must promise to pay me 1,000 gold coins." Desperate, the town council agreed to the man's terms, promising him the reward if he succeeded. The stranger nodded and walked to the edge of the town. There, he raised his pipe to his lips and began to play a strange, haunting melody. As the notes floated through the air, something incredible happened. The rats, one by one, began to emerge from their hiding places. They came out of the houses, the barns, the shops, rats of every size and color. They gathered around the piper, drawn by the enchanting music. The Pied Piper, as he came to be known, began to walk through the streets of Hamelin playing his pipe. The rats followed him, enchanted by the melody, unable to resist its call. The piper led them through the town and down to the river Weser. Without hesitation, the rats followed him into the water, where they drowned. Not a single rat was left in Hamelin. The townspeople rejoiced. Their homes and streets were free of the plague of rats, and they celebrated their good fortune. The Pied Piper returned to the town square to claim his reward, but the town council, seeing that their problem was solved, decided to go back on their word. 1,000 gold coins is far too much, they said. We will give you 50 coins and that will be more than enough. The Pied Piper's eyes narrowed, but he said nothing. Instead, he turned and walked away from the council. He raised his pipe to his lips once more and began to play a different tune. One that was sweet and playful, yet with an underlying tone of sadness. As the music echoed through the town, something even more incredible happened. The children of Hamelin, one by one, began to leave their homes and gather in the streets. Boys and girls of all ages, drawn by the piper's music, followed him as he walked through the town. The parents called out to their children, but they could not resist the spell of the music. The Pied Piper led the children out of the town, up a hill, and into a mountain. As the last child entered the mountain, the entrance closed behind them, and they were never seen again. The townspeople were left in despair, realizing too late the terrible price of breaking their promise. Their town was now free of both rats and children, and a great silence fell over Hamelin. The once lively streets were now empty, and the people could only mourn the loss of their children. To this day, the story of the Pied Piper of Hamelin is told as a warning. Always keep your promises, for there may be consequences far greater than you can imagine. If you enjoyed this story, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more magical tales. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an adventure. Have a great day, and see you in the next story.